Welcome back to a very sunny, very hot Europa Park, where today we're going to be exploring your dining options. I'm going to show you around the restaurants and focus on places where you can have an actual knife and fork and a plate. Join me. First port of call, the Rock Cafe. It's a hard rock styled German take on it. Got a lovely terrace, as you can see subtly. There's some great big burgers. I'll try and get a shot of the menus of each of these as we go, if you want to pause if you're interested. You can see inside lots of memorabilia. Not quite on hard rock level, but I do like the Chevy hanging off the ceiling. Wow. Again, never too busy in there. Maybe towards the very closing of the park. And one of my favourite places to eat with a knife and fork and a plate. Pizzeria Venezia, which you can sit out here on the lake. Got a great big terrace, and I'll take you round to the food area, show you my favourite thing to eat. Okay, lots of offerings in here. We've got the pasta bar. Great big portions as well in here. Get a decent cup of coffee. Salad bar. Never eaten it. But at the back, they've got a pizza oven where they place your order through to the kitchen, they make your pizza fresh, and then they feed it through like a giant toaster. And it comes out to perfection on the serving front here, you can see. See if we can sneak a view at someone's pizza. Here it comes, straight out the oven. Look at that. Definitely one of my top tips. Not expensive either. Can get busy here. I always sit outside, but it is a shared facility. If you come through, you see it changes theme to French, and you come out à la France, which is another terrace. Plenty of seating out here. Everyone's crammed inside. Or again, round on the Italian side, go out on their terrace. Round the back of France, it's not normally open, this one. Bistro Tomi Ungerer. Tell me you're not in the back streets of Paris. Look at this. Come here, you can have a tarte flambe. Have a look inside. This is lovely in here. Oh, and it's so much cooler. It's about 34 degrees outside, give you an idea. Can't show you the menu, but I did notice a good selection of tarte flambés. And we have the Taverna Mykonos, which does feel a bit like you're in Mykonos. I've put this in because even though it's buffet service, as some of them are, it is a sit-down knife and fork plate. Obviously Greek themed. Fjord Gyros, or as we English say, a gyros. Lovely terracing. Obviously we're not far off the lunch hours where I'm filming this, so it's very busy. Again, very nice place to sit and have your lunch. Up just past the windmill, coming into Holland. Don't normally come over here, this is normally the queue line. You've got the FoodLoop, which should you desire to have your dinner delivered by a mini roller coaster, you're in the right place. You have to time this one. If you see them queuing over the bridge, don't bother. It's not too bad now. But you sit down at shared tables, got video screens where you can order your food, and then it comes flying from the heavens on sort of like a neon roller coaster. Quick look at an example of the menu. Again, food's pretty good in there. I have eaten in there a couple of times. Nice and quiet. Next we have the Bamboo Baai. It's an Asian fusion. It's really interesting because this actually shares its seating onto the edge of the Pirates of Batavia ride. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the camera in there. We'll have a go. This is obviously the self-service part. Very nice chap let me in. Did my best German. So I don't know how this will come out. I haven't got the right camera, but this is where you sit in here. What a great place to have some food. The ride's coming round in front of you out from Pirates of Batavia. It's an overspill at the top. They do a show up there as well in the evenings. And I'll go quiet because people are eating. I'll just swing you around. There's loads of tables. How many people ask you for a chip as they go by? The exits of the ride there. How about that for a location for some Asian food? Okay, now we have Spices Restaurant. Thought I'd start around the back here because they've got some great theming. Obviously an African themed restaurant. Great grounds. We've got the fast food outlet part here, but I'm going to try and see if I can get in. African week. Still going, so you can come in the evening and they'll do you a special meal with entertainment. Great terracing out here. Let's go to the Crocodile Bar. I have never been in here. I'll see if I can. Oh, I see, it's an actual bar, not the restaurant. Okay, let's explore something new for me today. I don't think it's open, but oh, very cool. Oh, imagine when this is open. There's probably an evening thing to go with a meal. See if I can get in the restaurant. Another elephant. So we've got a nice terrace. Very deeply themed. Oh, you're right on the fjord rafting. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's definitely on my list of to-dos in my valiant effort to put on so much weight I can't get on any rides. Lint never helps. The Fjord Restaurant. Seafood based. Buffet service. Great restaurant upstairs where you can sit. Great terrace. I'll take you up there. Everything from fish and chips to the prawns and scampi. But look at this up here. I did this on my other video, but I never tire of coming up. It's a great place to come up even if you just want a coffee. Escape the crowds. Got to show you how quiet it is. Look at this, no one. The park's quite busy today as well. Hans Christian Andersen suite. Come up here for your lunch. Absolutely no one. One of my tips from the other video. Can even sit on the crown. And to the side, the secret terrace. Look at this. Again. Oh, there's a breeze as well. How nice. Look at the view. Not a soul. Giving away all my secrets here. And then you've got the main terrace I'll take you to. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning in here. I've actually got a section of restaurant down the end that goes over the bridge, which no one goes to. I'll show you this. Look at the theming on this. Show you up. You've got to look everywhere. Look at that. And you come and sit down here and you're on the bridge. No nice comfy seats, view straight over the bridge. Straight down main Scandi Street. Peace and quiet. Who would have thought it? I'll show you the terrace. A lovely terrace. Again, it overlooks the fjord rafting. Always tables up here. You look how many people are in the park. Have a look at the queue the other side. That's for the fjord rafting. All the way around there. So yes, another good little tip. Come to the Fjord Restaurant. Around the back of the Spanish area, we have the Don Quichotte restaurant. Tapas. Beautiful inside. It's shared with the hotel El Andalus. So you can get into it from the hotel, but also from the park, which is a rarity. Well, I managed to sneak past the door to show you inside. How beautiful is this? And it goes out the back, obviously it's gated, to a rear terrace, which is the hotel's terrace, where you can sneak and have a coffee if you go through the right exit. So I've shown you on another video. Oh, it's nice and cool and quiet. Best terrace in the park, I think. And of course the sports bar. Just to prove they do something on a plate, you can't always see it. Big burgers. And not a bad place to sit. Got the sport on most of the time. Like the bar stools. And on that note, I'm having a cold C-O-C-O-L-A without getting a copyright hit. Now my favourite restaurant in the park, the Seehaus restaurant. Full size, Austrian. But look at the views out off of the terrace. Absolutely stunning. I'll see if I can walk you through the restaurant. I've done this on another video, but show you the terrace. Absolutely phenomenal place to eat your lunch. Go around to the main entrance. I've got a feeling it might be closed actually. Lunch service is finished. Yeah, ropes over it. That's okay, we have a plan B with this place. I think it's about 3 o'clock this one closes up for a few hours. It does reopen. Buffet service. Very Austrian on the theming with the food, very schnitzel comes to steamboat. And as I said before, my favourite, half a chicken. But there is a back to this place, which I shall walk you around to quickly, which is open all day. And the fast food stand. Doesn't count, it hasn't got a knife and fork. And you come round the back, past the log flume. It's still part of the Seehaus. This is their actual garden. And again, I suppose, yes, it's knife and fork. It's a little bit more simplified, the menu. But nonetheless, it's still the Austrian theme. Get a queues in there on a hot day. I am melting. Always a bit of live music around here as well. See who we got on today. Is it Bernard? Big shot of the menu.
Schöne Mädchen, Bella ciao, Bella ciao, Bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Habt ihr gesehen? Das schöne Mädchen, spät am Abend, da war sie hier. Schönes Mädchen, wie ist dein Name? Bella ciao, Bella ciao, Bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Schönes Mädchen.
And they do like a shared servery. Come up and still get your food in here. Sit and listen to some nice Austrian music. So, just having a quick cool down on one of them. And this guy appears, and he's got my job. I want his job. I love it. How random is this? So, if you fancy a pub lunch, head over to Ireland. O'Mackey's Irish pub. Got a fairly generic terrace, great theming on the outside, but it's really nice inside. Show you. Done a good job on this. You don't really notice it from outside. Upstairs part. Lunch service is pretty much done now, so I'd imagine it's mainly a la carte. But you can sit in here. I believe they do fish and chips. There we go, there's a plate and a knife and a fork. But look at it up there. Okay, round back end of France. Petit France restaurant. Lovely terrace. Quick look at the board. Quite a good offering in here. Buffet service, but it has a knife and a fork and a plate. Always get a seat here. It's a lovely building, this. Buffet service all the way around the back. And I wanted to show you one thing in here. They have a very nice salad bar. Goes all the way around. Yes, I have had a salad here. Once. Only once. Plenty of seating and good place to duck in if you need the toilet. Look at that. And we head into Germany. The Badischer Biergarten, where you can get one of those bad boys, big as your head. It is plated with a knife and fork. Cost you about 20 euros for one of them, but you won't want your tea. And again, you normally have a bit of live music. I think he's just setting up actually today. It's lovely out here. Always a bit busy, obviously being in Germany. Got the stage over there, and there's our musician having a break. I'll keep them rolling because the next one is literally round the corner, and it is a nice walk if you want something a little bit nicer for lunch, as in finer. We head to the Schloss Balthasar. Here's the menu. We're into the pause and have a look. Again, it's a little bit more up the scale, and it is only open breakfast, lunch and dinner service. I was told it does do a breakfast service here. Come through these amazing gardens to the castle, where you can eat inside and also on their terrace. Some very colourful scenery as well. I think they must be in costume. And as I said before, you'd think Europa Park had built this. This has been here since 1517. Way before the park would have been the only thing. Beautiful terrace and a stunning view across the gardens. Well, on that note, I think we've covered just about all the eateries. We're a relatively new channel, so we'll be putting up content pretty much every week, going in depth into different areas. By all means, subscribe if you wish to be informed when we do so. I'm sure there's a bling thing that appears somewhere, not being that techie. I leave you from a beautiful, if not absolutely scorching, Germany area of Europa Park. Until next time, I bid you farewell.